Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel, where today we have for you a 1948 Cadillac Series 62 Custom Sedanette. And it is a beautiful car. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the first post-war Cadillac that they made. And they've incorporated some World War II styling in there. You'll see down there at the rear end of the car those really cool fins. Those are an homage to the Lockheed P-38 Lightning fighter jet. Harley Earl actually had some designers take a look at the plane when they were doing this car, and they incorporated that look into it, and it is cool. This particular car is a respray, so not an original color, but a gorgeous one. A beautiful deep maroon. I would call it high driver quality. There are a few imperfections you'll be able to find, but there are not many. It glistens in the light, nice and glossy looking, and tons of gorgeous chrome work on this car. Let's take a look here at this front bumper. I'll try and keep myself out of it. Got these awesome bumper guards. Beautiful chrome grille. Chrome surrounds on the turn signals. Beautiful headlight bezels. The Cadillac crest on the front, colorful as it was the day the car was produced. Looks gorgeous. You can see up front we've got the Goddess of Speed hood ornament. A nice center spine done in chrome, which leads you right to the split windshield. The bright work just pops on this car. No matter where you look at it from, it sparkles in the light. Now on the side view that I gave you just a minute ago, I'm sure you noticed we've got a real nice sun visor up here, chrome trim, and again an accent at the center, keeping with the other accent lines right down the middle. Driver's side chrome mirror. There is not one on the passenger side. You'll notice here we do have a working power antenna. We've got what they call gravel guards here between the rocker molding and the body side molding. Beautiful Cadillac emblem, and you can see that lower rocker looks super too. The body side molding stops midway down the car and then goes back with another gravel guard on that rear fender and on back to those cool fins. Really setting off the look here from the side view are these incredibly beautiful chrome wire wheels with Cadillac center caps. Done in body color background with that colorful crest that appears on the hood. Some Ultrex white wall tires. Just a perfect look. Absolutely gorgeous. And back at the rear section, you'll see we've got fender skirts on there that are in excellent condition. And if you like the look of the rear tires showing, you can always just take those off, put them in the trunk, and put them back on when you want them. Gorgeous fastback body styling. You can see that lowered rear roof line there. It leans down real heavy into the trunk. Nice slant to it. And a 3-panel back window. Let's take a closer look at these beautiful fins in the rear back bumper. That back bumper, super looking. Nice bumper guards on it too. Love the way it curves up on the sides and goes to those rings that accent the tail light. And on the driver's side, if you push this button, this is where your gas fill is. Wouldn't want to muddy this car up with a visible gas fill. Much nicer to have that. You'll see back here on the rear we've got another Cadillac crest. Colorful, beautiful, good condition. And I'll go ahead and open the trunk while we're at the rear of the car. You'll see the trunk does have 2 working courtesy lights, a little panel in the back that pulls forward. Excuse me. There we go. And there is a small amount of storage hidden back there if you wanted to put some personal items or expensive items back there. And we've got some carpeted floor mats here, carpet on the bottom of the trunk. Apparently, previous owner of it was using this armrest storage box cup holder thing. I imagine they had it sitting on the floor It's kind of heavy. It doesn't really match the interior being black, so we left it back here in the trunk. There is also a 6-disc changer mounted back here. We have not been able to figure out how to get it to work with the stereo system, but it is a custom audio sound 6-disc changer. This is a whole lot of car. We had to sit it diagonally in our photo bay, which we don't normally do, in order to get it all in here. Beautiful straight sides. Again, the paint looks just spectacular on here. You can see the mirror-like shine to it. And overall, it's in excellent condition. Doors close easily. Gaps are good. You see we've got bright window trim, body color drip rail. And I know you're peeking at that interior. We'll get in there in a minute. Super comfortable, beautiful leather. But first, since we're up around the front again, I am gonna take a brief moment to pop that hood. I'm dying to show you what's underneath. It is impressive in that engine bay. We'll be right back. And we are back with the 1948 Cadillac Series 62 Custom Sedanette. Got the hood open now on it, and the engine bay is phenomenal. Painted body color, organized, clean, well put together, lots of impressive stuff under there. The most impressive of which is the 472 block. That's right, it is a late 60s, early 70s Cadillac engine, 472 cubic inch. It is a big boy. The engine was rebuilt in 2017, and we do have receipts for that work, very detailed receipts that'll tell you all the things that were done when the engine rebuild took place, and it looks quite extensive to me. You'll see it's topped off with chrome valve covers, an Edelbrock Performer intake, an Edelbrock AVS2 carburetor, a body color Cadillac air cleaner, and you can see up front here we've got a beautiful chrome March front runner system, complete with a chrome alternator, a chrome power steering pump, and over on the other side, we'll catch that in a second, you'll notice a chrome compressor for the AC unit over there as well. You can see that it's cast manifolds leading back to a newer exhaust and chrome tips at the rear. Down there is our brake booster. It is power brakes. Disc on the front, drum on the rear. Let's head on over to the other side where we can get a look at the other components. There we are. You can see the AC compressor, and the AC blows nice and icy cold. And behind that radiator, you'll see we've got a large electric fan on there. Again, keeping things cool with that big engine and all those power components. You want to make sure you're running nice and cool in the summertime. The 472 is mated up to a turbo hydromatic 400 3-speed automatic transmission, and it's got a 10-bolt in the rear end to put down that power to the rear wheels. Beautiful engine bay. I'd be proud to open that at any car show or event. Opening up the front door leads you to a gorgeous tan interior. That leather seat looks so inviting. Manually adjustable, folds forward for easy access to get in the back. You'll see there's a handle strap to help you get in and out. Back seat's gorgeous. That center section does pull down as an armrest between the rear passengers. You'll see there's a 6x9 speaker mounted on the rear package tray, and we've got a nice tight tan felt headliner in very good condition. Door panels look really nice, done in tan vinyl. That's a real close match to the seat, complete with armrests and period cranks and handle. Also on the door is a real nice Cadillac crest centered there in the body color section, and you'll find that on both sides of the car. On the interior, it's of note here, see how they've put chrome trim on the inside of the windows as well, so you get to enjoy that from the interior. And it's the same with the windshield. You'll see the chrome trim all around every window from the inside. Beautiful, elegant touches in this 48 Cadillac Series 62. Get a look at this beautiful gauge cluster. Great big OEM steering wheel. White with a chrome horn ring. Cadillac crest at the center. It is a tilt column, you'll see right here. And it is a column shift for the 3-speed automatic. Look at that cool gauge cluster. I love the needle. It looks like a spear with a white point at the end. Really cool. Now, the gauges are original in style, but they've been redone. All of them do work except the oil pressure gauge. It just sits there. The other gauges do work. I'll show you a couple of specific things here that I had to figure out. This is for the windshield wipers, right over here. And then on this side is a knob for the fan, low, medium, and high, and it does crank the air out. This push button here is for the wiper fluid, but it does not work. It doesn't seem to do anything. And then down underneath, I'll try and manipulate this down here to show you. Right there. Oh, let me get my hand on it. There it is. Right there is the button that says AC on it. And if the button's pushed in, the air conditioning's on. If the button's out, the heater's on. But as long as the fan's not blowing, nothing happens. But it is hot heat and it is nice cold air. Up again on this dash here, you'll see this machined aluminum. Looks beautiful as a background for your light pole. And what was the original start button has now been converted into the horn. So once I get the key in it and fire it up, I'll show you that does work. Moving across the dash, it does have a retrosound style radio in it. You'll see here, it does power up. It plays, but it's so quiet you can barely hear it. And I don't know why that is, but it just is. Maybe that it's an older unit. They definitely make these retrosound stereos still, and if it was me, I'd probably want one with a CD player if I could get one. This one has a CD changer in the trunk, but again, we haven't been able to get it to work. There is a CD button there, but I haven't been able to get the two to work together. You see, there's a really cool speaker grate here, and at the bottom, I'll drop down glove box. This is a light, so when you push it in, when the car's on, a light comes on, and this is a cigarette lighter. And you've got that nice Cadillac written across there. On the passenger side of the dash, you've got an analog clock, no longer operable, but boy, it does look cool, framed out in chrome. You'll see the under dash courtesy lights do work. They're on both sides. Carpet, real nice. Light tan, no stains. Looks pretty fresh to me, like it was done not all that long ago. See the passenger's door panel here. Got that same beautiful Cadillac crest. And again, notice the interior chrome trim on the windows. And that big, comfortable back seat. All right, without further ado, I am going to start this up. As you can see, the key goes in the column for the ignition now. Since they put that tilt on there, it's a much more modern system. All right. And here we go. Oh man, listen to that 472 roar. Great exhaust sound on this car. Like I mentioned, here's the horn. You'll see that does work. I'll show you that the wipers work. Over here, I'll turn the air conditioning on, which is the AC's on. Turn on the fan. Now the fan blows out of vents down here and another one up here. And even though they're down low, they crank the air out, so it will cool the entire center of the car. Radio does power up, as you can see, but again, it's insanely quiet. It doesn't make a lot of volume. Don't know why. And to turn that light on, I believe... No. That does not work. I just turned the headlights on because I want to get a look at it, what it looks like from the outside. You can see there the gauges are working, battery's working, fuel gauge working. You can see it was a nice cold start, but the oil pressure gauge does not work. Oh, we're down to a nice low idle now. I'm going to take you folks out and let you listen to the rumble. Absolutely beautiful Cadillac. I'm going to show you the lights on the front end. Folks, if you've got any questions about this beautiful 1948 Series 62 Cadillac Sedanette, give us a call. Here at Cruisin Classics, we're at 614-276-7355. We can help you out with financing. We can help you out with shipping. We're here to answer your questions about this post-war 1948 Series 62 Cadillac Sedanette. Absolutely gorgeous ride, just waiting for you to take it home. Give us a call at 614-276-7355. We appreciate you joining us today. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else cool.